Hello everyone. This is my speech too. Okay, I hope everyone in here remember the recent news of missing Malaysia plane. Do you guys remember? There was 239 people abroad, and however, like no one has been found. It was about in April, I guess. Okay, so many countries took part in the search, but nobody was found, and what happened and its precise whereabouts are still a mystery. So today, I will be telling you a strange mass disappearance in history, and you will wonder what really happened. So I want you guys to imagine Eskimo people. And then I want you to think of Eskimo people living in a place where it is all covered in snow throughout the year. In November 1930, a fire trapper named there was a fire trapper named Joe Lavelle. He wanted to visit an Inuit village on the rocky shores of Lake Anjikuni in northern Canada because he hadn't been there several times before. He looked forward to a warm meal and familiar faces. But instead, what he found was an empty village with everything left, as if the several dozen villagers had departed quite suddenly. Even the sled dogs, a valuable commodity, had died from starvation. Inside each house, he found abandoned knives and guns. And it was bad omen because weapons was most cherished possession of a Canadian Eskimo. They would never leave their home without a rifle or knife. No tracks were found, and people hunting sledges, no tracks of people hunting sledges were found, and stocks of food, gunpowder, and warm clothes. Everything remained untouched. Even more bizarre, our graves being empty. Despite the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, no one was ever found. The police finally dismissed the trapper's report. Could it be a real mass disappearance or a story spun by a lonely trapper? Why and how did they disappear? In the years since, books and magazine stories made the story into urban legend. And even there are people with the suggestion of alien abduction, that the people were abducted by aliens. So in summary, in 1930, the Inuits left their village without a trace and never came back. They abandoned all their food supplies and weapons and shelters, and the graves were emptied. Did they plan all these? Is it possible that one of their descendants remain and know the truth? I hope somebody can and will in the near future, that the descendants will tell us the truth. What do you imagine? When I first read this story, I was shocked and surprised because the more I think about it, the more I get confused, and there seems to be no answers. So today, I told you a strange mass disappearance in a history. I wish you're wondering what really happened. Thank you for listening. Do you guys have any questions?
How did you learn about this story?
I read this story when I was in high school, in my ESL class, in ESL English class, and it was so shocking that I remembered it, so I decided to give a presentation about it. Okay.
Are you interested in other stories about unexplained events?
I'm personally interested in the Egypt, such as, especially how people built the pyramids, because it is some part is still unknown, despite the fact that we're all advanced and technology is really great these days. Thank you for listening.